What's up, gamers? You have TigerChainsaw. Now, before we start this, I'm sure you have 3 questions for me. The first, Tiger, why are you wearing such a ridiculous t-shirt? Well, Mark Hoppus of Blink 182, which is my favorite band, actually gave this to me. I was front row and he was throwing out t-shirts. He looked me right in the eyes and he tossed it right to me. So it's a little strange, but I gotta wear it because my boy Mark Hoppus gave it to me. Question number 2, Tiger, you kind of sound stuffed up. Are you sick? No, I am not. I just got done bleaching the hell out of my bathroom and my shower, giving it a good scrubbing, and all of that bleach has affected how I sound. So that's the reason why I sound so stuffed up. And then question number 3, Tiger, why are you reviewing a farming simulator game in Stranded Sales? You only review action games, adventure games, the occasional first-person shooter, and JRPG. What are you doing with this life simulator, farming simulator? Well, I will play anything I want, and I will review any game that I deem interesting. And so Stranded Sales really kind of piqued my interest because of a few different things. I'm going to be getting into all of that during this review. Now, if you are a first-time viewer on this channel, or if you just haven't yet, go ahead, hit that sub button, because I've got so many game reviews on this channel, ranging from the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, all the way up to the PS5 and the Switch. So this is going to be the review today, Stranded Sales. Let's get into it. Are we farming? Are we surviving? Are we battling? Let's find out. Underrated Nintendo Switch games are a dime a dozen. Casual farming games, well, they have oversaturated the market as gaming has become mainstream for everyone. But in 2019, developer Alchemist Interactive and publisher Merge Games worked together to put out Stranded Sales, a survival farming game on the Switch. Would we find paradise of farming and exploration? Well, keep watching and you're going to find out in this Stranded Sales review, starting with the plot, but be warned, spoilers are ahead. Stranded Sales starts at a dock as a crew of about 10 people are leaving port soon. You'll be playing as the captain's son and quickly are tasked with various missions to get the boat ready for sea. The people aboard the ship are leaving town for good in search of a better life. Sounds like the Pilgrims, but this time frame seems more like the 1800s. Once at sea and midway through the journey, a huge storm comes and ravages the ship, destroying it. Everyone is washed up upon a few islands that are scattered close by. As the protagonist, it's your job to round up everyone and look for the survivors. When you find your father, he looks to be in grave danger. He is badly wounded and needs to be transported to a cabin that has been washed ashore. After turning some of the islands into farmlands and building shelters for the crew, you start to unravel the mystery behind the islands. Running into a ghost pirate captain, you learn that he put a curse around the islands that crash any ships that try and sail by. By appeasing him and doing errands for him, he lifts the curse for you and the crew to safely leave the islands after rebuilding your ship. And so you and your crew make your merry way to the new land and a happy ending. At about 20 hours to complete the game, Stranded Sales was perfect for me because I don't want to invest too much time into a casual farming game because I know those can go up to over 100 hours. But this 20 hours was a perfect mix of exploration, farming, and some very light combat. Let's dive a little bit further into the Stranded Sales review for the gameplay. First up is farming. This aspect of the game is one of the most popular subgenres in all of gaming. Lovers of Harvest Moon, Story of Seasons, or Stardew Valley will feel right at home turning the islands in Stranded Sales into a production field for the crew. You'll be able to grow many different crops by finding seeds throughout the islands, and you'll need to water them to keep them growing. Once the food is ripe, you can make stews with it to power up yourself and your crew. But besides farming, you'll also be exploring. This is key to progressing the story. There are various islands to explore, each with some secrets or objectives for you to do. You can find other crewmates that have washed ashore or find valuable objects to help build shelters. There's also some fishing spots and plenty of treasure to find by exploring every corner of the island. Sometimes you'll even run into a monkey and will have to corner it to get a valuable item. Other times you may find a crypt where there are ghost pirates, which leads to my next aspect of Stranded Sails. Yes, there is combat, although it's very light. Combat is not challenging, and if you know how to move a joystick and swing the sword, you'll be able to defeat the ghost pirates and many other enemies. Ghost pirates can shoot objects at you or attack you in hand-to-hand combat, but it's easy to see their attacks coming, and you can restore your health by carrying food around. You'll need to defeat the pirate ghosts in certain areas to complete an object or find a key item. The gameplay for Stranded Sails is as casual as it gets, and you'll be able to progress through the story at your own pace. If you want to farm the land for 100 hours, you're free to do so, but whenever you want to advance the plot, you'll also have that option. There's also a strange decorating aspect to Stranded Sails that involves customizing the shelters for the crewmates. You can pick up hammocks or dressers by building them with the pieces of wood, rope, and other items that you find scattered throughout the island. Some crew members really like this. Stranded Sails looks fine, but it's not going to blow away any players. The style of graphics reminds me a little bit of Wind Waker, but a little bit more polished. I'm just so used to seeing these types of aesthetics that they've lost their touch on me, and I associate this style with childish games. Stranded Sails isn't a child's game, but it's close. This is probably the perfect farming, life simulator, light combat game for young teens. I was able to complete my playthrough of Stranded Sails in 20 hours. The game allows you to move at your own pace, giving you the option to play how you want. There's plenty of small quests for farming, collecting, and building, but if you want to advance the plot, you'll need to get into the light combat. It's a casual game that offers a little bit of everything. It's a good game for players who just want a chill experience without the stress. And honestly, that's exactly what I wanted because, as mentioned, I play a lot of different games and I just wanted a chill experience. Which is why Stranded Sails scores a 7.5 out of 10, making this a good game for the Switch and a good game for gamers that love farming simulators. Gamers, that was my review of Stranded Sails that was released in 2019. Now, I've talked about this game to a couple of my friends, and they frankly have never heard of this game. And so, I don't know, I was kind of excited to review it because I just feel like nobody really knows about it, and it's a pretty solid game. What are your thoughts on Stranded Sails, and have you played it? And if you haven't played it, do you want to play it now? Are you someone that loves Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons? If you are, I really recommend this. Anyway, leave me your thoughts on Stranded Sails below in the comments, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel to watch plenty of game reviews. These game reviews are from the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, all the way up to the PS5 and the Switch. But the review that's coming up next is from 1989. This is going to be Bomber Raid on the Master System, a complete opposite genre of casual farming. This is a shoot 'em up, and if you want to know how that one fares, keep watching this channel. Gamers, thanks for watching, and make sure you play a video game today.